Brodie Brazil with Drew Remenda here to recap Game 2 of the season, a 7-6 final score. Once again in overtime, it goes the wrong way to the Anaheim Ducks. Drew, this is 2 games, 6 periods. I loved so many things I've seen from the Sharks, just not the final 2 minutes of regulation and just not the results.
Right. Again, it's not closing out games, and when you're in a situation like that, what the Sharks haven't learned is that details matter. Now, what did coaches say it all the time, broadcasters say it all the time. What are details when you talk about hockey? Well, when you've got the lead in the third period, it is pucks out at the blue line, pucks in at the blue line. It is getting people in on the forecheck and playing defense in their zone. It is being able to make sure you clear pucks out of their zone. It's making sure you take care of the front of the net. It's making sure you skate back all the time, and I'm picking up the guy that's coming to the net, as in Chris Kreider late in the game. It's little details like that the Sharks should have already embraced, but they didn't. And there's also, Macklin had a heck of a game.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't turn the puck over at the offensive blue line in overtime. You just take the puck back and you regroup. And, who am I to tell Macklin Celebrini? But that's that's the situation it is that you have to make sure that you are being smart. And when Chris Kreider, when the game is tied, the Sharks are up by one.
Up by one, yeah.
And the play is going towards the Sharks' net with the empty net. Everybody's got to come back to the net. I understand Mario Ferraro trying to block it, but everybody else is standing still. Those are the little details that the Sharks are missing. And as you said, there is so much to like about this. 7 goals I didn't like.
6 I did.
6 I did.
Yeah.
But there's more that the San Jose Sharks have to do. They've got to start learning their lessons.
It's hard to score 6 and get a point, but not get both points. I also love the fact that it was 6 different goal scorers in tonight's game, Drew.
Loved Ryan Reeves scoring. How great. And then getting in the scrap with Big Johnson.
Great first
period. I love
period.
Adam Gaudette playing. I love the way that Klingberg
on the power play.
Alex Wenberg had a whale of a game. He was so good with the assist and then the screen. There was, a lot of good things. Like, this is a very different San Jose Sharks team. Without doubt. They're faster.
Yes.
They're more physical.
They set a pace and a tone of the game.
And they do a really good job. And for 58 minutes again, 59 minutes, they have bounce back ability. They attack. But the third period, you could see right off the bat, the Ducks attacked. And the Sharks a little scrambling. I know that Ryan Warsofsky was looking for an answer from somebody. Once in a while, he got it from Gaudreau and Gaudette. He got it from Delandria. He got it, Colin Graff, Kurashev. There was a key play, though. Will Smith gets the chance. It comes back out in the slot to Kurashev, and he's got a point-blank chance, and Jacob Trouba partially blocks it, goes up. That could have salted the game away. But those are the little things, right?
Sam Dickinson makes his NHL debut, paired with Dmitry Orlov, who, by the way, played a significant amount more minutes than Sam did. So maybe a careful, measured debut for Sam, but overall, how do you think he did?
Very well. Calm, relaxed. You saw his skating ability.
Looked like he belonged.
Yeah, he really did. He just was not lost. Skated very, very well. That's what he is. He's an elite skater. I thought he looked good. He didn't look panicked at all. I think like he thought to himself, I can do this. 9th youngest Shark to make his NHL debut. Yaroslav Askarov, his first time in nets. I know he's going to have a 7 tacked to his name after this. Some maybe ones he wants back, that old cliche, but I think he also played well too. First goal and the last goal went through. Went through the 7-hole. Right. And in the regular season, in the preseason, he had more goals like that go through. He's got to shore that up. But after he looked shaky to start the game, and then in the second period and most of the third, he was absolute dynamite. He made 2 or 3 saves that were terrific. In fact, even on the tying goal, he makes a big save. But the Ducks crashed the net so well, especially Kreider does. So, I give him good marks. But those 2 that went through him, those ones are killers.
I think our execution starts with our breakouts and coming out of our D zone. Just when you play your D zone a lot because you turn over the puck a lot, you're going to eventually break, and that's what happened tonight. So. Go back and look at it, work on it, look at our D-zone structure. It's a good team over there, so we got to be better, though.
I think just kind of, getting even quicker with my decision making is, the biggest thing here. I got to be prepared to, have a guy on me before I even have the puck and still be able to, make the outlet pass, make the play. So I think that was a big one for me. And, I think a big thing for that's just going to be, repetition and practice, getting better that way. And then, in the game, just get more and more comfortable with, such a different speed than I've played before.
Final thought, we're still on pace for 82 points this season.
Yes, I know you want to bring that up. You know what?
But there's no satisfaction with this so far. There really isn't.
But there shouldn't be.
Well, the results, I should say, there's no satisfaction with. The effort,
yes.
Again, no complaints. This does look like a different team.
It really does.
So how do we move forward with this for Game 3? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to find yourself almost in a close third period game again, just so you can prove we know how to do this.
Yeah, but the only way they're going to be able to prove it is to actually do it.
Right.
And they haven't been able to show us from the 32 close games last year to the 2 so far this year, and they've also not been mirror images, but geez, they've been darn similar, that they have to find a way to, in the third period, understand that you don't change the way you're playing, and in fact, you upgrade your management of the game. And there's too many guys right now, there's the whole team, as a matter of fact, in the third period, they start doing this. That puck is over. Yeah, that puck. Where's that puck? Where's that puck? Where's that puck? Instead of just playing the game that you played for the first 40 minutes. And that's up to the coaching staff to get that message through. It's up to the veteran players. Heck, it's up to every one of the guys to understand what they've done right now is, yes, there's some good stuff, but.
Our 5 minutes are up. I'll see you for Game 3 on Tuesday.
All right, buddy.